Hello?
Good evening, King. May I speak to Chuck D, please?
Speaking, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm actually driving a big truck, so paying attention to the road.
I appreciate you, King, so much, man. Just wanted to say thank you for giving us just a few minutes of your life, man. Truly an
Thank you,
honor.
sir. Thank you.
But can we go back to the first rhyme?
I don't know. First rhyme by somebody else or me?
By you.
I have no idea. I didn't write my first poem until I was 19 years old, so I don't even remember what it was. I used to always win the art contest. When they had the art and poetry contest in school, I always hands down won the art contest, and I opted out of the poetry contest. So I didn't write a poem until I was 19, and that's when rap records came out, probably a month before Rapping for Life.
Wow. That's pretty dope, man. And I remember like the first time like I got into Public Enemy, came to Cleveland, and 98s were like the car here way back in the day.
Uh-huh.
And
Yes,
that 98 joint that y'all had, man, oh my God, man, amazing, bro.
Well, Cleveland was like Long Island, and it's like Long Island. You know, the buses stop at 12, and the only way you can get around is you gotta have your own vehicle. But back in the day, guys used to be able to make and almost create and fix their own cars. So shows you how long ago that was.
Oh my God, yeah, you can do whatever you needed to on your own. All you needed to get to the auto parts store, and you was good, man.
Yeah.
What's it been like, man, as far as your journey? I mean, like any regrets? Does Chuck D have any regrets?
The regrets of life or career? I mean,
career-wise.
I don't think things work like that in life, but I could have felt that Public Enemy could have stayed with Sony a little bit longer instead of leaving in 1992. But they're not really regrets; those are just moves. I mean, and I just felt that Polygram and then Universal, they wasn't ready to curate and handle the legacies of where Public Enemy was at. But we're talking a long time ago, and these companies have morphed and downsized and expanded and merged and all that stuff. So, yeah. My biggest regret in life is not learning another language. So that's that.
Which language would you choose if you could?
Which language? I would choose at least 4 or 5 of them. Maybe that's one of the problems.
I think I would go with Chinese if I could just learn one.
I don't know. I think you got to learn Spanish because you got to look at the hemisphere that you're in.
Yeah.
French will help you out, especially when you go into Africa and know that a large part of that area has been indoctrinated with the French language. And then from there you can start getting into African dialects. Mandarin is a good, like you said, is a good place to land your language skills because you can learn that and everything else will be kind of easy. So, yeah, I mean, you got people out there that know 6 or 7 languages at once. You got MCs and rhymers that know 6 or 7 languages that are just brilliant, but they'll never get respect in the United States because the United States barely got one.
You ain't lying about that. And we've heard some dope cats, especially London, man. I like the London drill scene. That's just me, though. Do you listen to hip hop?
I have rap station. Rap station is a 10-station channel, and I have people who have done shows. They do weekly shows and contributions. So that's where I spend a lot of my time. Go to rapstation.com/app. And you show my universe that I'm always in, especially for the last 25 years. And we are the best at hip-hop presentation, charts, and radio that there is. So we bring the art and sound together. We're better than anybody. So when people ask me a question they don't know about it, I say I understand because their head was somewhere else. But we're the best. So we have
I ain't
shows
knocking that
from
at all, bro.
we have
Absolutely.
shows from all parts of the world. We have a station called Planet Earth, Planet Rap that deals with 75 countries of hip hop and rap music artists. And out of that, women are at least 30% of that output. Where people are so surprised here in the United States. Planet Earth, Planet Rap has had women spit their game just as good as anybody else. And also we have an all-women radio station channel called She Movement Radio. And that's 24 hours a day. Women spit. Boom. That's Records of the World.
That's dope, man. That I did not know.
Well, you got Android or you got a Apple phone?
I got an Apple, an iPhone.
All right, go to rapstation.com/app, and it'll show you how to proceed from there.
All right, and what if you want to become a station on there? Is that possible?
No, we don't open up for stations, but if you wanted to present a show, fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If you want to present a show, you want to do some curating, new artists that come in, they go to Base Hit Radio. I have the And You Don't Stop radio show, which I do each and every week for now 12 years. And it's called And You Don't Stop. And it's found also on the Pacifica Radio Network on 12 radio stations. And then, of course, on Rap Station. And also Mixcloud when the show is heard.
That's dope. That's very, very dope, man. Anything new on the horizon for Public Enemy outside of that, as far as music-wise?
Well, we did What You Gonna Do When the Grid Goes Down last year, so we're gonna let that ride.
Okay.
I mean, it was publicly applauded in 85 countries, so we're good with that. I mean, What You Gonna Do When the Grid Goes Down was a combination of George Clinton, Cypress Hill, Public Enemy #1 had Run DMC, Beastie Boys, Fight the Power last year had Questlove, Black Thought, YG, Rhapsody. So, I mean, when you go into that album, you go through a real good step into a bunch of different things. And we're always recording. Last year I did an album with Jahi and DJ Lloyd called Loud Is Not Enough, and it's, solid album of points of views and beats and music. So I spent a majority of my time Rap Station, Spit Slam Record Company Group,
and
artwork, Public Enemy, and also Mad Urgency, which is a art department grown into an art label.
Wow, and for the record, man, I want to, since I got the opportunity, I want to thank you, bro, for everything that you've added to our culture since Public Enemy's inception. It has truly been an honor, man, to just be a fan.
Well, I had a lot of, we're a team, man, so I don't take any individual accolades. I think everybody has contributed to just being a service person. And that's a very important thing, to be a service person to the genre. And when you can be a service person to the genre, you can make the genre beneficial for people. And that's being a servant of the people, because if you can do it in culture, man, you can make it go, a powerful way.
Good, you definitely did that, bro. Absolutely. Standing ovation to you and the whole family, bro. Is there a favorite moment in studio for you?
Favorite moment, it's a lot of them. I think one favorite moment when we was doing the Terminator X's Godfather Threat album was seeing Kool Herc in the studio for the first time, and he had tears in his eyes. So that was a pretty good moment.
Wow, that's very dope, man. How about on
recording,
stage?
Recording with Mavis Staples was a highlight in the studio.
That's fucking dope. Excuse my language.
That's all right, man.
Hey man, and do you? It's like talking to you are such an icon, man. I'm nervous, bro, and I rarely get nervous talking to anybody.
Well, I would say I ain't no big deal, but I understand where you're coming from. Every time I get in front of Stevie Wonder and Smokey Robinson, I can't say anything because I'm too intimidated.
I can understand that, man. Like, oh,
right? I'm like, what? I mean, I don't even know where to begin. I'll be like, yo, I mean, I don't want to say nothing stupid, but you know, if I could sit there and just listen, you know.
I've been thinking about it the whole day. I had a list of questions in my head and shit, and then they like, okay, call now, and all that shit went out the window, man. Have you ever have you ever gotten stage fright?
When I first started, but I couldn't. The crowd looked like a big pizza or a big look. I might break up right about now because
he was right on track with that one.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on, because you know it's a bad zone.
Wow, we got Chuck D.
Hold on.
With bad reception.
Hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Nah, it'll be all right when I turn this curve.
I'm just saying it's pretty dope to have Chuck D with bad reception. It's just in general.
Well, bad reception ain't good anyway, but it is what it is when you drop it.
Facts.
All right, so it should play out right now. I'm driving a truck at the same time. That's why I'm half concentrating on what I'm doing.
I mean,
all right,
you know what? We appreciate you. Yeah, you good, bro.
Okay. All right. So as you were saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I interrupted you, man. Jeez, what was I saying? I think I was saying, as far as like performing, like what's the highlight for you? Like, was there a particular show, a particular tour, you know, that just looking back, you like, yeah, that was the shit for me.
I mean, I can give you answers that the answers change every day because there's so many. So I would say that a great highlight was the Run's House tour in 1988. Or I bet, I'll give you another story. We're playing the Bring the Noise tour in the winter of 1988, and on the side, checking us out is Huey Newton. We bring Huey Newton onto the stage in Oakland, and that was a highlight.
Wow! I can't even. You know, I can't even like we had speech on the show the other day, and he was saying how he met Nelson Mandela, like the effect that you've had on other people, but the ability to meet some of these people, man, like that's gotta be such a treasure and an honor. Like, oh my God!
Yeah, that's something I treasure most of all. That I was blessed to actually be part of a platform that I help work and then do something with, because, okay, you got a platform, you're going to meet these people. So that's the blessing right there. It's like, wow, you know, George Clinton knows my name. Harry Belafonte knows my name. Mavis Staples knows my name. You know, okay, once they know your name, now you found love. Now what you gonna do with it? It goes the song, you know. So
that's so dope.
Try to be beneficial. So.
Do you think that your generation did a good job passing hip hop on to the next generation?
I don't think it's a generational responsibility. I think you got key people and key things, and their job is to make sure that they found hip-hop better. You know, they leave hip-hop better than they found it, I should say. And I go for anything. I think with Public Enemy, the way we found hip-hop to leave hip hop better was always our goal, you know.
Mhm.
So I think every generation got its thing. I think the generations in the '90s got even more committed to their artists, and the artists actually had to live up to that too.
Mhm. Dopest artist on stage that's not Public Enemy that you've seen with your own two eyes.
Our teacher, Dougie Fresh. Dougie Fresh. And big up to Ecstasy, R.I.P. Rest in peace. Lose the Ecstasy of Houdini was a tough loss.
Man. I saw them too live, like in the beginning. With,
one of the best ever.
Oh my God. It's like a huge fucking fight too, man. On the whole front of the stage just fighting. Like everybody. They stopped the show. We're gonna stop this motherfucker if y'all don't stop fighting. Dude stop fighting for a second, they put the show back on, it just went bananas, bro. Man, consummate professionals.
That's why you can't just go in there and blame young people for doing stupid shit, because the OGs are young too, doing same stupid shit, fighting for no reason at all. People grow out of it. It's up for the old heads to make the young ones grow out of it.
I agree with you 1,000%, man. As an old head, yes, we did dumb shit back there, man. But
old heads did some dumb shit too.
You guys never seem to do dumb shit, man, to me. Like, you always seem to get it
right. You're young, too. Yeah, young people always do dumb shit. I got things I look back on my past, I'm like, that was some stupid shit I said.
And see, people don't get, like certain artists, I guess we push them past everybody else because of the impact that they made. And then Public Enemy and Spike Lee together doing anything, that's like forever shit, not just for that moment.
Just you try to make it seem, it's like cooking, man. You know the difference between microwaving something up and cooking it slow?
I do. Man, it's a huge difference too, man. Are you done rhyming? Or does it ever stop?
Why would I be done rhyming? Is what I do. It's like you're an artist. You're always creating art. Now here's the thing: as an artist, I don't make apologies, and I don't do it for nobody else. I only do it for me. When I'm a performer, I have to perform for somebody else, and I have to give 150 to 200%. But as an artist, I'm not doing anything for somebody else. I'm doing it for me.
Never thought about it that way.
Yeah.
Because I quit as an MC. I quit. Like, I just, I didn't make it. I like, fuck it, You had a different path, though. You were fucking legend.
Well, so, but that means somebody needed to teach you that you're an artist, and the artist always does it or doesn't do it. So you probably saw yourself as them seeing for what reason? Somebody else's reason or yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big difference. See, if you play the piano or if you actually painted portraits or whatever, or are you doing it for somebody else? Or are you doing it for you? I mean, it's like, why does the fisherman fish? The fishermen fish to eat, or the fishermen fishes because they love the art or the sport of fishing. Sometimes people do both, and they have a choice to do both because they say, I love doing this shit. Me, I just like to eat fish. I don't want to fish. I don't want to get caught up in sitting on no damn boat, and I'll go in the store and buy some fish. So I'm just eating it. But a fisherman is a different species. They're trying to catch it. Sometimes they catch it so well, they catch it and throw it back in the water. So they like the art and the sport of fishing. Well, say they were playing the instrument, they were holding a mic, gotta know who you are and what you do and whatever you do for. I mean, what other things do you do? You like writing and interviewing, right?
Yeah.
So that captures your family. And you just follow them up and do it. Look, it's 24 hours in the day, man. You gotta fill your day with something. Most people want to fill their day up being entertained by something. For artists, music can entertain themselves. And they don't have to fill their day up with other people trying to entertain their time.
Never thought of it like that.
Well, I got different thoughts.
And now that you mentioned it, like my old man, like would spend his whole day like painting something. And rest in peace to him. You know, but yeah, you're absolutely right. He didn't need anybody else, just a canvas.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah. You know, are you still cool with Prophets of Rage?
Yeah, we have 4 years as we've been our run, and not one bad day.
Not one bad day. Man, I wish I could say that about
Not
work,
one
man.
bad day.
Have you ever, like, what was the last, like, regular job you had?
I had 18 guys from 16 to 26. And I never had a problem with any of them either. The best job I had was as a messenger because it allowed me to have my own mind. I mean, right now I'm transporting stuff from one place to another. I'm actually doing a job in this truck right now, moving furniture, but it's my leisure and my joy. I think I'm getting this next call coming in this next interview.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for your time and your wisdom, man. It has been a complete, absolute honor, man. And again, thank you for everything you have done for hip hop, man. I can't thank you enough.
I'll have Joe Lynn reach out to you and give you all the things that you add that for people to contact what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Okay?
Absolutely. Appreciate that, King.
All right. I appreciate you too. Be well, all right?
All right, man. Have a good one, man. God bless.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
God bless.
Okay, that was it could have been better on my part. Man, but I got caught up being a fan, bruh. Man.